breathe. Are you breathing?
It's sort of.
You gotta be breathing.
Sort of.
Just breathe.
There's hair on my paper.
Nope. Drawer closed. No more pistachios. Nice, Aaron.
That wasn't me.
Autumn.
Do you know Miss Lapp?
The bitch?
She loves you for that.
You have
already.
no idea, yes.
Actually, yes, I do. Because she put my sister into tears.
Wait, she had her?
My sister did, but she immediately got switched out because she failed my sister on her first essay.
Really?
And my sister ended up in the guidance office in tears.
Wow.
Because she was such a bitch.
Yeah, did you have...
And my sister's like a 90s plus student.
Yeah, same.
She doesn't fail.
Fucking bitch. Did you have her, or just your sister?
Oh, hell no. If I had her, my mom would have marched straight to the freaking guidance office and got that fixed.
Alright, cause, if I knew about this, like, I don't know, first day of school, I would have switched out. But no. Alright, because, let me just tell you a story about her real quick, okay? Story time.
God, another horror story.
Yeah, it's story
Story time. Around the campfire now.
Yeah, it's story time.
Campfire time.
Also, let me just mention that my mom, since she works in the kitchen, you know, she hears about teachers and she meets teachers and stuff.
Yeah.
But every person that she said who has ever, like, heard of Miss Lapp or has known Miss Lapp has nothing good to say about her. No one has anything good to say.
Yeah.
Because,
She's such a bitch.
she is.
She flipped out on, okay, I didn't even have her, but my teacher had her, was in her room, first period,
Yeah.
like we were in that room, and then she would come in, end of class, and she flipped out on on a student, who wasn't even her student, for, like, throwing garbage in the recycling can. Or, no, it was recyclables in the garbage can.
Oh, wow.
And she flipped out on the student.
Alright.
We're just like, the fuck?
This bitch is crazy, I swear to God.
This-
Okay, so now let me tell you my story, which will even, like, prove even more how fucking crazy this bitch is. Okay. So, the other day, we had a fire drill.
Yes.
So,
So, didn't you have like 4 fire drills? Or?
yeah, it was buggy. So, we, obviously, okay, the fire drill goes off, and she's like, okay guys, you know where to go. Go. So, we're like, okay, she never told us. Like, in the beginning of the year, like, if they say that, like, usually in the beginning of the year, they're like, oh, meet us by this tree, or meet us, you know, tell you where to meet. So, you could go for attendance or whatever. And she's like, okay guys, go! Flee before me! And we have nowhere to freaking go, like, I don't know where to go. So I just follow the rest of the class, I'm pretty much, like, one of the last ones. And I'm just following the class in front of me, as I usually do, because I just want this fire drill to be done and over with. So, I'm like walking, and then all of a sudden I see Justin. I'm like, hey Justin. He's like, hey. So then we like talking, but I'm paying attention. Like I'm keeping an eye, like crazy, on my class because I don't know where to go, and I don't want to get lost. So I'm still going and stuff, and I'm like, okay, bye Justin, bye. And then we do our separate ways, and then I swear, I did not take my eye off that class for more than like a half a second, and they were gone. I could not find anyone. Like, Miss Lapp, okay, because usually, like, if I can't find the class, I resort to following just the teacher. But Miss Lapp was, like, walking through that crowd like an assassin. Like, she totally just, like, blended in. I couldn't freaking find her. This bitch. So, I am, like, totally lost. So, then I find Aaron and Catherine. I'm like, oh my goodness, guys. I lost my class. And then they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, my freaking teacher, I don't know where she is. And they're like, oh, what does she look like? So I say what she looks like. So all three of us are, like, scanning back and forth for this bitchy blonde lady. And we can't find her for for 5 straight minutes. We're just like looking back and forth. All right, we can't find this bitch. So then everyone's like, "Okay, guys, go back inside." So I'm like, "Okay." So then I'm walking with Aaron and Catherine, not because I wanted to, even though I mean they're my friends, but because like I didn't know what to do. So I'm like walking and we're going inside, and I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll just like go to my class. I'll meet up with them." I mean, it's not a big deal if you get lost, really. I mean, it's a drill. Mm-hmm. So,
we were technically supposed to find, like, another monitor, somebody with a radio.
Yeah. But I there was, like, no one. But then I, like, get back to my class, the hallways are freaking empty, But then, like, a split second later, as I'm, like, walking down the hallway, there's a class on each side of my classroom.
Yeah.
And their classes are back. Like, they're fine, except me. I'm by myself.
And your class isn't back yet?
Class isn't back yet. And I'm, like, looking back and forth, and all of a sudden the fire alarm goes off again.
So I'm like 4 times.
Yeah. So I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do? And then everyone's like, wait, what? And then we're like, okay, so then we kind of start walking. And then we're like, no, guys, go back. It's just ignore it. And then we're like, okay, so then we like start kind of walking back. And then like, no, guys, get the fuck out of the building. And we're like, okay, no, guys, get the fuck back. And we're like, what are we supposed to do? So like within like 5 feet, seriously, I just kept walking back and forth like 5 times. So like I'm standing there after the random mishaps with the fire alarms going off. I'm like standing there, and I swear this bitch is like a ninja or something, because I turn around and she's just there. Alright? She's like, Autumn, we're with the class. And before I could even say, I was gonna say this, I was gonna be like, I couldn't see where you were, like, I couldn't find you. Before I could even like finish half of that sentence, she's like, next time you do that, you get TD. This fucking bitch. And then, I think she's crazy too, because, like, later in the class, we're, like, doing a class, not really a class activity, but, like, she's going around the classroom, we're trying to add stuff to a list that we're naming or whatever. She gets to me, trying to act all nice. Like, bitch, no, you just threatened me with teacher detention. I am not gonna answer your fucking question. I'm still angry about it, and now I have class with her tomorrow, and we have to do this project where, like, we're each, like, in different groups, because we had to take a survey online. So, like, we could have, like, similar political parties. Like, I think what was I? Like, a hardcore Democrat or something like that. So, I got grouped up with other people that got the same result as me. So, we have, like, now we have, like, 4 different groups, and they're each pretty much political parties, and we have to, like, come up with, like, our platforms and stuff, and we each have to choose a candidate. That candidate has to make
I did that.
essay, and then they have to read the essay
started that project
in front of the class. And guess who's the candidate for my group?
Who?
Me! I'm not gonna win that thing.
My teacher started that project last year. Mr. Clow.
Wow.
He created the project.
Did he? I'm gonna kill him.
Yes, he did. I love him.
Ugh.
He's the best.
Oh, because now Miss Lapp is doing it, and she's like, hey guys.
No, it's because it's a cross-class project.
Guys, guess what? You're gonna be political parties. You gotta
The project goes across all classes.
And if you don't speak loud enough, you're getting teacher detention.
Did you really say that?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Oh, this is also why
I keep pulling out the sashers.
I have like so much that happened. So my life usually isn't eventful, but today, we had a half day, and my last period class, my teacher let us out, because I guess she thought that it was time to let people go or whatever. She was like, okay guys, I'll see you tomorrow. So then we start walking. Me and Heather are in the same study hall, so we're like walking, we're gonna go up to Aaron's locker, and we're just like walking, and...
But no one's in the hallways.
What?
No one's in the hallways.
No. Except for like some of the people from our study hall, because like they kind of... There's like 2 or 3 people that like were going on the same floor as us, so we're all like walking through the hallways, obviously split up, because, yeah. But, you know, we're just walking, but then there has to be this one dipshit, who I think he had to have skipped class or something, because like he's such an ass. He's like... He's seriously like clapping and snapping and waving, like pounding on the door of one of the classes when it's still going on. So then the teacher comes out, after he like walks away, the teacher comes out and she's like, hey, don't interrupt my class. And then we're all just walking, like me and Heather like look at each other, we're like, what the hell just happened? And then all of a sudden, 2 more teachers from like a class ahead, like a little bit further down, like maybe next door or whatever, they're like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? And this freaking idiot, it's like from a different class than me and Heather, and then like the couple other kids are.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, my teacher let me out early. And then the teacher is like, oh, you weren't supposed to get let out early or whatever. So obviously there's like a freaking ruckus going on in the hallway. And then I turn around, And guess who's standing in her fucking doorway like it's no one's business.
This is what?
Yeah. We make eye contact for a split second. I wish I had laser vision. I would have blown her head up. Oh my god. I am ready to fuck her up.
Whoa.
I said fuck her up. Up. Up.
Yes. Yes.
Up.
Yes.
I'm gonna kill her. Do not like her at all. I do not like this slap. I hate that bitch. She needs a slap.
And should get the clap.
Under a car. During a race.
Stop rhyming, it's really disturbing.
Fucking Dr. Seuss up in here. I hope she... Never mind.
Sit.
Alright, I was gonna say, I hope she watches this podcast.
What podcast?
The one I'm recording right now.
Woo!
Doing my job!